Seasons of sports. Whether you like sports or you don't, my goal is to give you some philosophy in how the season of sports aligns to how our life goes, right? Every single person here knows that in any sport, whether we're going to compare into sports, relationships, and life, we started the preseason. What is the preseason? Well, if you're in a relationship or in a job, in a career, or in sports, it's the beginning of everything. You know, I remember my experience playing for Lynn University in Florida, and during the preseason, we practiced twice a day. It was by far the hardest time during that season. And when you start a new job, when you start a new relationship, everything is hard because you're trying to figure things out. Eventually, you jump into the season. And the season is a good place to be because that's when you plan, that's when you execute. However, you gotta watch out because during the season, again, whether it's a job, whether it's a career or a relationship or even sports, you can get bored. And throughout time, usually people tend to get bored. So it's a very careful phase to be, but it's a very important one. And of course, the goal is to jump into the playoffs. You know, of course, in sports, playoffs is where you jump into the next level, right? You get to compete with the best of the best. In a relationship or in a career, we can compare that to a promotion. We can compare that to maybe proposing to your next person or getting married. And there is a very interesting phase because during playoffs is when we're all in. We're committed. We're 100%. We're hungry. You know, if you ever play poker, I'm sure you got to go all in. And it's a powerful place to be. And most importantly, we jump into the postseason. The postseason is where you also got to be careful because that's where complacent comes. The postseason is where whether you celebrate or you don't. Regardless of what it is, you can't keep on spending too much time there. Our goal through Minutes of Millets is to identify in which season you are in your life, whether it's your career, or relationship, or personally, it doesn't matter. And to help each other out. To always keep on winning, to always keep on maintaining your momentum as well. As a team, as a community. And don't forget to apply it, to live it, and to teach it. Thank you so much.